Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. We're getting into some more Tiny Rogues action here today, folks, and we're going to do run number 4. And let me tell you, we need some redemption, folks. We need to get out of this slump. We need to bust this slump, if you will. And I think we're going to do that today with our friend, the Cleric. So obviously we did the Pyromancer last round. Didn't go so well. That was probably my worst showing in the game of Tiny Rogues. But that's alright. You live, you learn. Don't hold it against me. I'm new to the game. Missed a lot of stuff. But I've also been learning a lot of stuff as well. So what I like about the Cleric is the attack trajectory of the books. So that's interesting. So we're going to rock with the Cleric here. Let's just check some of this stuff. I'm going to just keep Cinder at 0. We'll start off with the key ring, or the amethyst ring, that is. Let's just check our mastery here. We do have 1 point to spend, so let's take a look at our options. Heart Seeker equipment items that grant hearts are 25% more common. All interesting stuff. Weapons of the same weapon type that you started with are 50% more common. Same weapon class. Melee ranger magic. Okay, I see. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do dedication. I want to rock some books in this one. So without further ado, we're going to get into this, folks. That being said, if you are new here and you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. We'd love to have you aboard. We'd love to have you join the awesome community that we're setting up. So welcome on in. We need a slump buster here, folks. We need a slump buster. So let's rock and roll. And you see these, the books that kind of circle around you. It's definitely an interesting attack trajectory. Our Cleric also randomly starts, or not randomly, innately, I should say, starts with a revive. And we also have the perk, so we're going to have 2 revives here in this one. Another good thing. Great way to bust through a slump, if I don't say so myself. We're going to prioritize items, I believe, or sorry, foodstuffs in this one. I want to get some nice level ups rocking. We're going to try to get some luck increasing items as well. And we're just going to try to just overall, in general, do well in this particular one. I'm feeling a little more on my dodge game today for sure. I'm feeling a little more fluid with the controls. So let's rock and roll. Say that as I almost get decked by a bunch of level 1 creatures here. There's a wooden chest. It's not locked. Let's see what's in it. Also going to try to keep my vision open for some secret bombable locations in the floor. Got some gold. That's not bad. Let's see. I don't see anything there. Treasure rock drops loot when shattered, and then we have an event. The events seem to be decent most of the time. Alright, so this wizard, I would assume, is going to give us a weapon. It shall aid you on your journey. Chakrams, throwing and ranged. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at our kit. So we have the King Bible here. Decent. It's been doing decent. Cleric robe grants +1 hearts. Recovered when revived. Okay. Talisman gives you a heart. And then we also have the amethyst ring, that also gives us a heart. So I see our body armor is very replaceable for sure. Let's check out these chakrams. Pretty good, except for they do not scale with... Oh, they do scale a little bit with intelligence. That's not so bad. Mess around with them. Alright, guaranteed cursed charm. Nope, we're going to go with the guaranteed helmet. I'll do a cursed run one of these days. We'll see how that goes. This weapon does attack a little bit faster, which I think makes it ideal for a boss like the Spider Queen. Let's go, Spider Queen. Let's see what you got. It's kind of a cool weapon. I don't mind it. Wish it was a little stronger, of course, but... Spider Queen falls. Spider Queen falls. That is the first boss down. Let's get our reward and see what the game will give us here. So we do have 1 uncommon item. Let's see. We have the Ronin hat. 10% critical hit chance with swords. Not good for us. Wizard cloak. 25% increased stats granted by mana and mana draining weapons. That's good. And then we have the Chemtech Lantern. Each point of mana additionally grants 20% more damage over time from effects inflicted by mana-draining weapons. So I think that's like poison and stuff. So let's go with the Wizard Cloak here. Solid choice. Can't go wrong there. We're going to throw that right on. And we get a nice little sprite enhancement if you ask me. So let's rock and roll. Yeah, that's a mana drain item for sure. All right, let's rock and roll. 4-2 here. Let's go. Let's move with alacrity. Let's move with conviction. Let's kick some butt along the way. And let's take some names. Meat Shank plus 3 strength. It's just too good to turn down. Absolutely have to take that. I mean, plus 3 to any stat is pretty insane. And yeah, we're not a strength character, of course, but, you know, strength does allow you to carry more, so it's useful. Shocking Snow Wand, that is a magic weapon that does lightning and cold damage. Pretty good damage there. We have the acoustic guitar, one of my favorite instruments, personally. I enjoy playing the guitar myself. That is an instrument magic. It does scale with intelligence. Attacks 2.5 times per second. Pretty good damage there. And then we have the Druid Bible. So this is... deals striking damage. Shoots leaves that deal nature damage while spinning for 2 times per second. Okay. I mean, if I'm looking at these just objectively... yeah, dude, we are going with the guitar for sure, man. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Play Freebird. We're going to be playing some Freebird here. Here we go. Playing Freebird in the face. And there ain't nothing they can do about it. And level up. Here we go. Level up Freebird. Let's go. Alright, we have Blunt Trauma. Your hits with striking damage inflict instability and trigger a shockwave on hits. Okay. Arcane Familiar grants an Arcane Familiar companion. They attack 1 time per second, dealing decent thrusting magic damage. Familiar grants negative 25% mana drain threshold. So I think that's better. It means our mana drain's slower. Your equip load capacity is halved, but you gain plus 100% crushing hit chance. Crushing hits are guaranteed to roll top-end damage. So if we run with kind of a light kit, or if we get a high-strength kit, you know, the glass cannon is certainly an option for us. I think the safer option is the Arcane Familiar. I actually think it works better with us. So let's do it. Let's not be reckless in this one. We really need, again, like I said, folks, we need a slump buster here. We need something to just get us out of the slump that we've experienced in the last 2 runs. Big Soul grants 10 souls. I mean, souls are a valuable currency at times, so we can certainly take that. Otherwise, we're looking at a wooden chest. Let's go with the Big Soul. We got Big Soul with this here guitar here, folks. That's right. We're full of music, and we are full of soul. Let's go. Blacksmith upgrades weapons and repairs armor. We only have the money to really upgrade once, so that's not worth it in my opinion. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna take down our little gnome explosive miner friends with our horrendous music. Here's an event or another key. Let's go with the event. All right, what do we have here? All right, so here is a heart, petrified heart. We'll take that, absolutely. Looks like there's something else petrified here and here as well. We have a rusty pickaxe. A one-time use consumable that can destroy the same thing a bomb can destroy. Okay. Okay, yeah, great. So let's do this. Let's go right here. Let's use that. You bet. That is a diamond worth at least 10 gold. Nice. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, so it's like a resource node. Love to see that, folks. Got a bunch of gold there. Tremendous. And let's bomb this as well. Boom. More diamonds. We'll take it. Love it. Cursed candy or 10 gold. Let's go with the gold. I'm trying not to, yikes. I'm trying not to have anything throw off the good juju we got rocking and rolling in this particular one so far here, folks. Guaranteed body armor. We already have body armor. Our offhand is unusable with our guitar. Okay. Well, I mean, let's go with the guaranteed body armor, I guess. And what do we have here? We have, I don't know, the King Mole? Mole King? Mole King, yep, that's right. I've never faced him before either. But he's got some, it's kind of like a spread attack. And it looks like he can hurt you while he is burrowed. That's interesting. All right. We got to get some speed here. Let's Freebird, Freebird, and Freebird. Let's go, Freebird. Goodness gracious. Bunch of unacceptable hits there, folks, but that's alright. We can always restore at the campfire, but yeah, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Just gotta play better. We'll get there. Mana Cloak. Grants +2 mana stars. That's pretty impressive, actually. Rockstar Gloves. Grants 20% increased attack speed with the instrument weapons. We might be onto something here, folks. Kettle Helmet. +1 heart. I mean, like, let's be honest here. Okay, let's be honest. Are we going long-term with the acoustic guitar? No. Do I love that, though? Yes. I absolutely do. Do we have a good piece of body armor already? Yes. Is the Kettle Helm great? No. But does it give us an extra heart? The answer is yes. So I'm going to take that, folks. I mean, at me in the comments. I know I probably didn't make the most resourceful choice, but that's okay. We need a helmet. It gives us an extra heart. If we run out of hearts, we die. We are not looking to die in this one, folks. We are looking to break a slump. We're looking to do the opposite. We're actually looking to live in this one. So let's fully recover. You betcha. Thank you, Campfire. Let's rock and roll. Let's grab some more intelligence. In fact, I think it's about time to give up the ghost. Yeah, we need a weapon just severely right now. Just getting ravaged by bees, man. Alright, so what do we need? Well, we need a weapon, for sure. 100%. Get some dice. Yeah, we'll go dice here, for sure. Recently found out what red dice do, believe it or not. That's on me. I probably should have researched the game a little further before I jumped into it, but you know, sometimes it's fun to just kind of jump into a game with limited experience and figure it out as you go. Definitely part of what I enjoy doing on the channel, right? I like the feeling of playing the games with you, right? And we are poisoned here, it looks like, as well. So let's grab some more gold. Then we can offload this at a shop here. I have to stay careful here. I have to be careful. Don't want to get overzealous with those beehives. They are kind of challenging. Well, maybe not challenging, but tanky. And I just took a hit there, so I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Gold is ours. Candy. Could also use a key, but I'm going to go candy. It is kind of my main thing here. Alright. So we are poisoned. I wonder when poison wears off. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not like an everlasting thing, like a curse. It would be interesting if it was. I don't think it probably is. I'm sure there's an item to remove it. Might remove after 10 turns or so. We'll have to see. For sure. So we're monitoring the poison. Blood chest, lock chest. Cost health to open. Don't have any bombs. Received a little feedback or a little tip from a commenter that suggests I could potentially bomb the blood altar. But I don't have any bombs. But thanks, commenter, for the tip. Really appreciate ya. Let's get rich, though. Right? We're going to have a lot of money to simply do what we want with now. Maybe we can stumble into a shop right here. Actually, never mind that. It's all blocked off. So we're forced into the random resin. So I guess let's do that. Alright. Let's go. Yikes. Very, very populated floor here with the plants. They kind of like to just pop up. Not a super challenging enemy, but if they get the right angles on you, right? It can definitely be a challenge. We took it out with no real issue here. And what do we have? We have gold pine resin, which does what exactly again? Grants gold pine resin on consumption, which buffs lightning. Not really part of our kit. Rolls upcoming rewards for next rooms. Ethereal dice allows rerolling offered traits. Okay. Golden dice rerolls offered items from shops, armories, and boss rewards. Okay, that's good. An obsidian dice allows you to exchange a trait with a random new trait. Okay. So that's good. We'll definitely have to make sure that we use our dice in this particular one. Especially the rerolling of the offered items. Very good. Definitely want to make sure we utilize that. Okay. So fish and chips. We are still very much in the market for a weapon that isn't the beginning weapon. Kind of ridiculous that we're still rocking this. I mean, yeah, we were freebirding it for a while for sure. You know, sometimes you just gotta give up the ghost and get a job, right? Alright, so pair or more souls. Let's go with the pair. This thing just attacks so slow. Like, I like how it orbits you. That's cool. It allows you to kind of stay mobile. Guaranteed charm, guaranteed helm. I think we want the charm for sure. Or we could re-roll this. Right? We could re-roll this for maybe a weapon. Right? We could do it. No, never mind. We need the red dice for that. Cancel that. Let's go with the charm and see how we do. Alright, we have the, what, queen bee, I believe? Yep, queen bee. Does the queen bee like Freebird? We're gonna find out. Woo! Goodness. Alright. Totally forgot her attack pattern, quite frankly. Alright. Now it's going to get a little more intense here, folks. Let's rock and roll. Freebird. Goodness gracious. Unacceptable. Alright. We gotta stay nimble. We gotta stay quick. Come on. Let's go. Nice. Hey, way to hang in there. Way to not use a revive. That's my boy, Cleric. That's my boy. Cleric with the guitar. Alright, what do we have? We have the Fletcher Charm. Grants 10% increased range damage. Okay. Phantom Steps. Grants a quarter of a second of invincibility after dash. Interesting. We have the Coward's Ring. On dropping a bomb, trigger your defy death effects on your dash. No. We'll go with the Phantom Steps. Sure thing. We're not using ranged weapons, you know, we're using magic weapons. At least, that's how I see us building our character. I suppose my two farthest runs have been on the backs of ranged weapons, so who knows what we'll get. Fully recover, yes, you bet. And that also clears up the poison too there, folks. No more poison for us. You'll love to see that. Alright, let's go. In desperate need of a weapon here. Especially as the enemies just get more and more intense. Alright, we're just strafing. We're dodging. We're living on the outside of the maps. Okay. Let's get the annoying tombstone there. Let's grab our candy. And there we go. I saw the weapon reward. We need that desperately. Alright, but what do we have here first? Grants 100% increased stats granted by mana to mana draining weapons. Yes. Believe that's really, really good. Yep, we're going with that. I mean, I don't even think it's worth re-rolling. Excuse me. I think that's excellent. All right, rare weapons here, folks. We really need something. Jagged sickles. That's a melee. It's a strength and ranged. We have the beetle wand. It's a magic wand. Very far, deals nice damage. Especially a nice close spread. 565 to 597. And inflict poison and locust. Locust is a status effect that spawns up to 3 beetle when the affected target dies. I love that. Auto crossbow. Yeah. I think we found a new weapon here, folks. Go with the beetle wand. Alright. This should get a pretty good boost. We have to take the +3 intelligence for sure. Alright, so we're poisoning. You just kind of got to live on the outside. You got to strafe around. You got to get poison and locust on these punks. There is a bit of a homing effect on our projectiles as well, so you love to see that. Random booze or a key. I'm going to go with the key for sure. And let's just stay mobile. Let's just keep moving. We had a rocky start, but we're starting to gain some momentum here. I feel like we have a weapon that's useful. Fish and chips, you betcha. Not a question in my mind about that. We have to get these tanky guys out of here because they do charge ya. And they can create all kinds of problems. Later. Alright. Tavern. Yeah, I think it's a good time for a tavern. We have a ton of cash. Maybe we can buy something. We don't necessarily need the healing. Probably shouldn't do this. Oh, hey. Do you want to buy a bomb? Just a bomb? Yeah, you bet, brother. And he'll sell me another one? Okay. Yeah. Let's get a few bombs. Could use them. What do we have here? Greetings, stranger. Care to purchase a green blossom? Grant stamina surge. No thanks. Would you like to stay here and re-roll the tavern visitors? No thanks. Think Santa wants you to buy a gift. Gift box. Nah. See, what do we have here? Got some souls. I exchanged souls for gold. Hee hee. 10 souls for 30 gold. No thanks. Not interested in your shady business dealings. Want me to enchant your weapon? Is my weapon enchanted? That's the question. Let's see. No, it is not. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Absolutely. Enchant that. It's a chilling beetle wand now. Chilling beetle wand. So it does 20 to 30 cold damage. Not great, but we will certainly take it. And I feel like we just need a little bit of a boost to get us over the top. Can always get more gold later, but we can't do that if we are dead. So let's get the upgrades necessary. Let's go with the lollipop here. Should be hitting for a little bit more intensity now. Not to mention the cold effect does slow the enemies down, which is really nice. Especially given the strategy I've been using to sort of clear out these rooms, you know, with the circular pattern. The living on the outside edges of the room. We have a guaranteed epic item. I'm all over that. Let's go. It's a boss fight. We're doing good on health. I have 2 revives yet, and we do have our healing flask as well. So let's rock. We have the gargoyles. All right. So same thing here. Let's live on the outside of the map. Let's create distance between us and their projectiles, of course. If we can, that is, of course. They do move a lot faster than us. But that's okay. Looking good. I like this beetle wand. I mean, it's not the most damaging, intense weapon that you could get, for sure. But it does have a nice, just homing pattern to it. Whoops, took a hit there. It's got a nice homing pattern to it that I enjoy. It's nice. Applies poison and, you know, now cold with its with this enchantment. Locust. Not a bad weapon at all. And our epic item is... It's the Occult Mark. It's an epic helmet. On draining an accumulated amount of 0.75 mana, inflict corruption to all enemies in the room. Corruption is a stackable dark ailment that permanently increases damage taken by 1% per stack. That's actually not too bad. I like that. Fox Ring. Guaranteed super effective hit, and a super effective hit deal plus 25% more damage. So that's on dash, your next primary attack. Okay. Spelunker Vest grants 25% increased magic find. Magic find improves the odds of finding higher rarity items, and it improves the odds of completing a set bonus. Interesting. Okay. So we would have to forfeit our boost there. So I don't like that. I think we can grab this for sure. I think it's decent. It works with our overall kit for sure. And corruption, it makes all enemies in the room take more damage. So the longer we sort of circle around and shoot our projectiles with the beetle wand, the more damage they will ultimately take, the more mana we use. So I think it works. Probably not the most optimal, but it definitely works. So let's get all attuned up. Let's get recovered up. And let's head on in. Grab some more candy, you bet. And let's see what our friends in this room have. Looks like they have homing projectiles as well. But not really much of a problem, at least for now. Mage Stash. Locked chest that contains a magic weapon. We do have one key. We're all over this. Scorpions are very intense. You need to get behind them. That's kind of our strategy. Let's double dodge there. I feel like we got a little bit lucky with that one, but it's not always all luck. All right. What do we have here? We have the Poisoned Abyssal Bible. Scales A with intelligence, which is great. It's staying with the poison theme. The primary attack does a really intense amount of damage. Cursed hits with this weapon. Summon an abyssal wraith companion that lasts 4 seconds. They deal dark damage. Each wraith grants 5% critical hit chance. Wow. Okay. A lot going on with this weapon, for sure. So let's grab it and let's throw it on. Pretty much without question. See you later, Freebird. It's been good. It's got a lot faster rotation. I'm actually kind of excited to use this. Let's go with the candy. Let's see what it does. Obviously, we have to change our strategy up a little bit, right? You have to get in a little closer. Which, fighting units like this that just spread things everywhere, it's kind of a little intense. But we got out of there without trouble. And folks, here comes another level up. Keep in mind, we do have the dice that we can use. Mage Blood, potion buff effects are permanent. We have a Mana Star buff effect. Attacking triggers a magical leaf. Nah. Steady strikes. Your attack speed is always your weapon's base attack speed. But percent modifiers to attack speed instantly apply to base weapon damage. Okay. So the more attack speed that we have, the more damage we actually do. By quite a bit. But I think you got to go Mage Blood here, right? Potion buff effects are permanent. And then we can start just getting potions, right? Some of the potions are good. They up your like poison damage and stuff. So let's do it. Absolutely. Pawn shop. Yeah, we have use for the pawn shop for sure. We do have 3 bombs. We've got a bunch of junk to sell here. So why don't we take care of that? Let's clear out the inventory. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what it's all about here, folks. Out with the old, in with the new. Alright, made some gold, and we can transition right to a shop, or we can grab the key. You'd hate to need the key. You'd hate to need a key and not have one, right? But I've got some gold. I'm going to go to the shop. Let's see what we have here. So we have a pair. We have these ice climbers. They're set boots. Grants 20% increased damage dealt to chilled enemies. What boots do we have? We have the Phantom Steps, which grants very temporary invincibility, that is. Okay. I mean, we are doing ice damage with the Chilling Beetle Wand, right? And this also helps us do more damage over time as well. So this actually kind of works with our kit in a strange way. So I'm going to do it. I'm also going to take the pair. Of course, I'll take the pair. It's free experience. So let's actually throw these on. And let's see how this does with our Beetle Wand. Petrified Horde drops gold when bombed. Or Treasure Rock drops loot when shattered. I think what I want to do here is I want to use... Oh, never mind. I keep thinking I have red dice. I don't. Rerolls offered items from shops, armories, and boss rewards. Okay, so you can use the golden dice at the boss room. Alright. Do we need gold? Yeah, let's go with some gold, sure. Alright, nice. Nice done. Alright, let's see what we get. We get a decent amount of gold. Candy. If it was anything else, I'd go key there, but that's debatable. I'm sure I'm poisoned again. Yep, I sure am. Okay. Meat shank. Yeah, we're all over this. Alright, let's go. Let's just continue to strafe and dodge, focusing on dodging first and foremost. Let our homing projectile do its thing. Guaranteed set item. So we do have a set boots. Then there's the ice crown. Your cold damage inflicts frostbite. Or we have a guaranteed charm here. I mean, there's no guarantee that the set item will be worth anything at all. The charm is just in theory useful. I'll go with the set item. Maybe we can complete our set. I don't know. But here we go. We have the Sphinx. This guy's not a slouch for sure. He lays on some pretty intense attacks. Definitely got to be on the dodge game for sure. Got to make sure we save up our dodge counter so we can dodge when he does the laser beam. Oops, dodged the wrong way there. That's okay. We're still doing all right. Still doing all right. All right. We dispatched the Sphinx pretty easily there. I think I gave him a little too much credit, if I'm being honest. All right, let's collect some souls, and let's see what we get. There it is. That's the Ice Crown. It's got to be. Ice Crown. There it is. Grants 10% increased cold damage. So I didn't really see it going this way, but... Each point of dexterity. I didn't see it going this way, but... I mean, that's tiny rogues for you, right? So we're going to lose corruption, and we're going to become an ice priest guy with the beetle wand. That's not even supposed to be an ice weapon in the first place. But what it does, folks, is it allows us to target a ice weapon of the future to really go to the end game with. So I like it. I like it. We completed a set. I think that's the first set we've completed on the channel here, folks. So there's that. Let's get all attuned and beasted up here. You betcha. And let's also fully recover. Let's get rid of this poison. Alright, we get some more dice. I'm gonna take some more dice for sure. I don't believe that I've ever been on this floor, the library or whatever. So I'm not familiar with the enemies here at all. These scroll dragon dudes are very, 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 very tanky. We did get some red dice. You'll love to see that. We have some rare weapons here or a shrine that grants a random blessing. Let's go with the rare weapons. Maybe we can get an ice-based weapon. We have the Unholy Bible. Lightning damage, not really interested in that. We have the Chilling Slither Wand. Okay, so this is chilling as well. Inflicts both poison and bleed. And then we have the Fierce Toad Plague Scroll. 10% increased damage. Does nice damage there. Inflict Companion Sign. What's that? Debuff that makes the target take 50% increased damage from companions. Really? Okay. I mean, this does cold damage, so we're going to take that. Maybe the attack pattern's a little faster. We'll have to see. Okay. Okay. A little underwhelming, but we're going to check it out. Woo! Did not know what to even expect. Goodness gracious, man. Alright, let's stop screwing around. Took 2 hits there on that floor. That's not good, but that's alright. Still feeling good about this run here, folks. I'm still feeling good. Still feeling good about the run. That's all that counts, so let's go. All right, so we got a key there. Doesn't appear to be any bombable locations. So we have a shop, 45 gold. We do have the flexibility to re-roll. Here's what I want to do. I want to try this out. Petrified soul heart, plus 2 soul hearts when bombed. And a set item stash. I think we're good on the set items. Let's go with the petrified soul heart. That's plus 2 hearts. We'll take that for sure. We will take that. Oh boy, we have a ghostly enchanted bookcase. Don't know what I did to upset the bookcase. I'm sorry. It's always a resolution to read more. What was the last book you read, folks? Enlighten me. Tell me. We're out of bombs now. What was the last book you read? The last book I read was this book on self-sustaining and like homeopathic remedies, herbal remedies, poultices, tinctures, infusions, things like that. It's a really interesting book. Teaches you more about how to be, I guess, more self-sustaining. I guess, in a nutshell. I do have aspirations in my future to be a landowner and a garden guy. That's definitely my vibe for sure. How about you? And what did you learn from that book further, the book you read? Event Horizon, 100% increased orbital speed and your orbital inflicts vulnerability. It's a debuff that makes a target take 20% more damage. So there's a constant theme here where we are causing our targets to take more damage. Forethought, gain 100% increased effect and duration of Mana Star buff effects. Mana Stars are pickups that are spawned after draining a total of 3.75 points of mana. Picking up a Mana Star grants Mana Flux. It also immediately stops Mana Burnout. Mana Flux is a Mana Star buff that grants 25% more attack speed and 25% mana drain refund in last 4 seconds. So it grants 100% increased effect and duration of Mana Star buff effects. So that would be the Mana Flux there. So you have 100%. So you would get 50% more attack speed and a 50% mana drain refund for 8 seconds is what that means. Natural Burden, you gain no more stats from Strength, Dexterity, or Intelligence, but the penalties from exceeding your equip load are reversed. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and reroll. We have Dreamer. Each point of mana additionally grants 22.5% top-end damage to mana-draining weapons. That is tremendous. Yeah, we're going with that for sure. That fits our kit very well. Obsidian chest. Locked chest that contains equipment. I'm going with it. Could obviously re-roll that, but... So there's our Mana Star there. Just grabbed it. Almost took a hit while doing so. But no, I feel like we're doing a lot more damage now, folks. Here's some demolition boots. That's not anything for us. Guaranteed gloves. I don't believe we even... Yeah, we don't even have gloves, so we're going this way. Let's see. How we doing? Looking fine on health. Not poisoned. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so this is like... I don't know. I don't even know what this... Like, King of the Library. Or page 86, if you remember Final Fantasy... What is it? 5, where you go into the library and you fight all the cursed books. I don't know what this guy is, but we're going to take him out. Book Golem, of course. I see the resemblance, for sure. Alright. I think I get this guy's vibe. But let's see what the second form looks like. Let's get out of there in a hurry, for sure. Almost took another hit there, but we did not. In fact, we prevailed quite nicely. Another boss down, another floor down. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so we have a pair of gloves here. Let's take a look at them. Spike gauntlets. +1 armor grants 20% increased damage dealt at close range. So if we're right up on the guy, right? If we're right up on the enemy, we can do some pretty good damage with that. Dawn Talisman grants 30% increased radiant damage. Wait, is this two-handed? No, it's not. Okay. So we have our talisman back in use, which is nice. Papercraft Lantern grants 10% increased primary attack damage per heart container you have. Ooh. We have a lot of hearts here, folks. So I think that that's probably the play, right? It's got to be. I mean, it's a flat boost to attack damage. We have to take that. I mean, yeah, we have to stay healthy, of course. Which has been a problem, frankly, but we have to take that. That's tremendous. I like that. All right, floor 7. Here we go. Of course, we do lose a heart in taking the talisman off. That's okay. We're still getting plus 40% attack damage with full hearts, which you love to see. All right, we have a cursed key and we have gold here. We're going to go... I mean, we could re-roll this too. Let's re-roll it. 2 bombs or more dice. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll take some more dice, obviously. All right. The snowy Yeti guy does not like cold damage. I don't know if enemies have resistances in this or not. We have some obsidian dice. What do those do again? Those allow you to exchange a trait with a random trait. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? That's right. Mage Blood. I forgot we even grabbed that. Arcane Familiar. Is that replaceable for something else that's a little better? It's definitely something to think about. I have no bombs and no keys, and here I am going more intelligence. I know it's foolish. I know it's probably gonna burn me, but I'm all about getting the stat increases. It's gonna help us hit like a truck. And I think the strategy's been working pretty good so far. Plus 3 intelligence. Yep, so this is where it burns you for sure. That really hurts, not taking that. It should have taken bombs last turn, right? There's no way around this, of course. Alright, well, we can go to the shrine, or we could red dye this for sure, but there's one door that's locked, so let's go to the shrine. We got these snowmen. I love the random enemies that you have to face in this. They're funny to me. Alright, blessing. Let's get it. Stomping Blessing. Grants Stomping Blessing on consumption. It's a shrine status effect that adds plus 25% to super effective. Multiplier lasts 1 floor. Now, is this considered a potion? It's probably not. I don't think it probably is. It's a consumable blessing. Okay. Grants 2 bombs. Or do we take the event? We desperately need the bombs, but these events can sometimes be really good. We're going to take the events. Alright, so you notice the red tie, green tie, blue tie. That usually denotes strength, dexterity, intelligence. I'm going to talk to the blue tie guy. Penguin seems eager for a fight. Challenges Penguin to a dance battle. You betcha! I didn't know what was going on there. I'm sorry, folks. Try again, yes. Let's try it again. So he goes right, up, down. Left, up, right, down. Left, down, up, right, down. Left, down, up, right, down. Let's go. You win. That's right. I win. Hands you a gift. Alright, what do we have here? We have a blue ribbon. Common accessory. Grants +1 weapon intelligence scaling. Okay. We do lose a heart if we do that. But that would mean that this scales to A, I believe. It's got to be attuned, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be attuned. Let's play around with it. Random booze. We have no choice. I guess I didn't check the rest of those penguins, did I? Oh, come on. There's no way I took a hit there. Blue ribbon has been attuned. Okay, that's good. So now that means this is A. Yep, sure is. Alright, gold or beef? Let's go gold. Oh, come on. Thought I was going to be quick enough to get away from that. I wasn't. Just in case you were wondering, I was not quick enough to get away from that. Let's see here. +3. I believe it's maxed out then. Repairs armor. I mean, we don't have any armor to repair, so let's go ahead and re-roll this. We get bombs or we get souls. Definitely need bombs. So let's take some bombs. First and foremost, though, I'm going to use my flask. Got to stay nice and healthy. We got to stay upright and proper here, folks. Let's rock and roll. Yikes. Those guys came out of nowhere, like literally. Flask refill. I mean, I think they're trying to tell me something. Alright, hang in there, Cleric. You got one hit left. It would be a shame to revive on this floor. Alright, nicely done. Got a flask refill there. Tremendous. We have the boss fight, so we best use our flask. We have boots already. So I'm going to go with the guaranteed set item. Actually, no. We're going to boss rewards. So you must have to defeat the boss, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Alright. Okay, so let's... Why don't we use this? Blessing. And let's get in on it. Here is the Ice Dragon. Okay. This is the guy that took me out in my last run. So let's see if we get a little retribution here, folks. This episode is all about retribution. Okay. So I think that's what I missed. Okay, we did revive. We did revive. Oh, that's alright. My goodness, this guy's intense. We have to keep distance between us for sure. Revived again? Goodness gracious, no way. Alright, so that was shaky, boys and girls. That was shaky. That's okay. That's okay. We're not even rocking a set of gloves yet, you know? We need more here. Clown mask. Whenever you taunt an enemy, you also fear them. No, not good. Merlin's boots on dash spawn a mana star on you. That was really good for my first run with the bazooka that creates meteor storms. Increased lightning damage. So none of this stuff's any good. So let's see if we can use this. Golden dice. Okay, I see how it works. We do get an epic. Alright, so what do we have here? We have devil horns. We have stone plate ring. +3 armor. That's very nice. Barrier belt. +1 block. And we have to forfeit +1 intelligence scaling for +3 block. I'm gonna do it. It's essentially like +3 life. I'll do it. Absolutely. Certainly could have had a better reward there. Might have hung around and re-rolled that for a bit, but I think we'll be okay. We're kind of just running and gunning anyways. Yeah, let's use the full recover. I like just saving my souls to use for a full heal when needed. Key or intelligence and strength. I think you have to take the fish and chips here. Even though it'd be great to have a key for sure. I haven't seen a key in a grip. Alright, looking good, feeling good. Petrified gold. Let's get some more bombs. Here's this gnarly looking dude. And hard to even determine what exactly is going on. These projectiles sure do home onto you pretty fast. I'll tell you that. And these enemies have some staying power for sure. Especially those guys. My goodness, those guys are tanky. A +3 intelligence. Yeah, we're all over this for sure. I want to do something, though. This might be controversial, but I want to do something. Let's see what we get. Welcome to Forethought. I think that's good. Forethought. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. We'll take that. Makes us shoot faster. Not that I'm not a full supporter of familiar friends. But I just feel like we could do better. Random potion. So this is a potion. This effect will be permanent on us. So we pretty much have to take potions by default every single time, for sure. So we're going to definitely do that. We got one of these real tanky boys. Hopefully it's like a cold damage buffing potion or something. Oh, I see why they last so long. What do we have here? Berserker Potion. Anger Potion is a potion buff that increases attack speed by 10%. As a permanent buff. You bet. Absolutely. Love to see that. Pawn Shop. Yeah, we're in desperate need of this. Alright, Blue Ribbon. I think we're moving on from the Blue Ribbon. Wasn't really all that great. Poisoned Abyssal Bible. Yep, we'll get rid of that. Make some good coin while doing so. Demolition Boots. We are not a demolition man. Phantom Steps. Unbelievable that we still have those, actually. Cult Mark. I mean, we're committed to the Frost set here. Hopefully we can find a weapon that goes with it. Talisman. I mean, maybe if we really wanted to... No, we gotta move on from that, too. I had this tendency to, like, hold on to things like, oh, I might use it. No. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, Tavern. Maybe we can find a potion to buy in here. Got some booze for sure. Looks like this guy has an electric flask, maybe. Got Dice Guy. Let's see what we have here. Hello, darling. Want me to enchant your weapon? Actually, I don't want you to enchant my weapon. It's got to stay with the cold damage. Would you like to... I actually might consider that. Interact. Do you want to buy this Storm in a Bottle? Storm in a Bottle consumable grants summon Storm on consumption. Nah. It's just not good for my kit. A real warrior always brings some repair powder into battle. Repairs all armor points, you bet. I'll take one of those. Howdy, my father was a gambling addict. May he rest in peace. He left me a farm in really bad condition. He also left me his dice collection. Drewbury interested in buying some dice for 20 gold. Yeah. Nice, got a bunch of red dice. Love to see that. Sake adds +1 tipsiness. Melee attacks. Nope. It's no good for us, really. Beer, wine. Increase damage over time. Okay. Every 10 rooms, you lose a booze effect. Okay, and then whiskey grants attack speed and adds +1. So this is just more attack speed. I don't hate that, but this does grants 10% increased damage. So let's buy that. Let's get a little buzz going on here, huh? What do you say? I think that's a good idea. All right, let's actually re-roll this. See if maybe we can get somebody that'll give us like a potion or something. What do we have here? Oh, the green blossom. Yeah, I'm good. What does this guy have? Purging stone. Don't even really know what that is. Doesn't seem like it's useful to us. Enchant the weapon. That's right. You want to enchant weapons. Illegal gun parts, right? We're not using guns. That's a restore. Got some souls. For 10 gold. No thanks. Just no thanks. Not much here. Not much here, unfortunately. Let's get our armor repaired for sure. Everything's upgraded. Obsidian chest we don't have. So let's do this then instead. Blood altar. I am curious what happens when you bomb this. So we're going for it. Oh, really? Come on, man. Alright, let's spray and pray, baby. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Blood Altar. Grants a power gem. Inflicts 1 heart of damage. Grants 5 experience. Wow, goodness gracious. That is tremendous. Alright, let's blow this thing up. Okay, nothing happens, but the power gem is very nice because it will level us up immediately. Guaranteed rare item and guaranteed body armor is what we're facing next, plus a boss fight. Well, let's use our power gem and level up. And let's see what we get here. How can we add to our stack? Necrotic and poison damage from you and your companions. Inflicts fragility and armor break. Our weapon is doing poison damage, keep in mind. Let's see this here quick. Fragility is a debuff that makes the target take 50% more damage. See, there's a common theme here with this build. Armor break, 100% more damage. Makes armor take 100% more damage, okay? Actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Cast on crit. Casting with melee and range attacks. Channeling magic. Yep, that's just... Nope. Apocalypse. Let's go with corrosive magic. Let's do it. We're hitting for poison damage, right? I believe we are. Yeah, deals poison damage. Also does a little bit of cold damage. So we're actually more spec'd for poison damage. Let's get a little beer buzz going on here. Let's go take on the boss. Alright, let's see. Armor's a little beat up, but that's alright. We do have a healing flask. We have 1 revive. So let's repair the armor. Let's get in here on the succubus. Let's go. Look at all those debuffs I'm inflicting upon her with just a single attack. Not quite doing the DPS that I want to do, but it's working so far for sure. Alright, succubus, round 2. Yikes. Alright, that's okay. That's why you have armor. Cakewalk. Piece of cake. Didn't even need to repair my armor, to be honest. Well, that's alright. We're all about busting a slump here, folks. We do have a charm. That's nice to see. Let's see. What does it do? Flask charm. +1 heart flask. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We have Gaia armor. Stamina surge is permanent. Okay. +1 heart as well. And then we have satin gloves. Your Mana Star buff effect additionally grants plus 50% chance for magic attacks to repeat. Plus 50% chance. Yeah, we're all over that. Your Mana Star buff effect. Okay, yep, we're all over that. We need a pair of gloves. We got our pair of gloves. Let's rock and roll. Floor 9, here we go. Busting a slump, let's go. Let's take this one all the way to the end. Attune items, you bet. Fully recover, we're actually good. Petrified mana. Grants +1 Mana Star when bombed. You betcha. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys out of the way. They're kind of intense for sure. So that must have been that repeating attack effect. Real effective in getting your projectiles out on the field. We do secure our 3rd Mana Star. +1 Dex and Intelligence. It's also behind a locked door. Could also just re-roll this too. Actually, no, it'll remain behind a locked door, so let's not do that. Wow. Okay. That's definitely kind of intense. Just gotta make sure I'm not in the path of the little red line there. A blood chest. Locked chest costs health to open. It's locked, but it costs health to open. Otherwise, we have an armory with epic weapons. You bet, I'm all over this. Alright, we have the unstoppable quad blasters. Sounds absolutely awesome. Look at that damage. 411 to 4,336. Holy crap. Wow. And it does diffusion. What is that? Sackable energy ailment that consumes all stacks to deal 100% accumulated energy infliction. Damages energy damage. I don't know what that means. Barbed wire staff. This is... can hit multiple times and inflict bleed. Look at that attack damage though. Holy crap. And then we have the Rift Wand. I mean, obviously the quad blasters are pretty amazing sounding, but it doesn't fit our kits. So this is only for boss rewards, right? We can't use the golden dice here, right? We can. Okay. Okay, cool. Disintegrator. Okay. Weapon inflicts maximum stacks of disintegration at once. It is a gun, though. It does energy damage. We need something that does cold damage. I'm actually kind of willing to just stay here and rock this out. We can go to the E-piano again. Play the electronic piano version of Freebird for sure. While standing still, you have double the attack speed with this weapon. That's interesting. Does tremendous damage for sure. Attacks fast, but it doesn't do cold damage. Then we have the Shadow Shuriken. Let's do it again. Come on, game. You gotta give me something that does cold damage. Poison Echoing Fury. Poisoned Echoing Fury. Okay. Does not scale with intelligence at all. Not even an option. Explosion Scroll. Look at that damage. 1486 through 6,289. My goodness. And then we have Happy Gimmer Shred. It's a melee weapon, but it does scale with intelligence. Lucky Hit Chance. Does lightning and fire. And cold. Primary attack deals cold, then fire, then lightning damage. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Seems to attack fast as well. I mean, if we deviate from the cold, we're going to lose a lot of damage, right? The Slither Wand isn't doing anything for us. The Beetle Wand is cool. Fits our kit really well. So the way I see it is we can re-roll this one more time, or we can go with the Gimmer Shred. It's going to hit 669 through 784 cold. So it's going to be a lot less. It's going to be a lot more underwhelming, I should say. So let's re-roll it one more time. Let's just see what we get. This appears to be some kind of poison staff. Warlock staff. Attack that deals 717 through 5,762. My goodness. But it does necrotic damage, which I think are one... Yeah, I think that's good. Necrotic damage over time ailment deals 50%. Okay. So far, that's definitely the choice. Judgment Scroll. This does striking damage. And we have the Steady Gunchaku. Flail melee, not even an option. Let's go with this. Warlock staff. Let's try this new toy out. Oh, goodness gracious. We have a laser beam, folks. Alright, I'm loving this. I'm loving this so far. So let's see how it does in combat. You want to talk about melting enemies, folks? This is going to get it done. I love that it pierces through enemies. That's so nice. So now what we have to do is we need to get this thing upgraded if we can. Level 4. Maybe we can get it enchanted or something to do cold damage. I don't know. Obviously the Ice Queen kit that we're rocking, right? It doesn't boost the attack, but can you imagine if it actually did, right? Shrine that grants a blessing. Or gold. Let's go with the shrine. It's just doing so much damage, it's really hard to not use it. And I think that's part of the Tiny Rogues experience, right? You're not... It's not guaranteed you're going to get one thing or the other, right? We got the Stomping Blessing again. Okay, I like that. I'm not seeing any upgrade weapons and repair armor. We do need an armor repaired. A blood chest costs 1 health to unlock. Could be something in there. Let's go to the blacksmith. So it looks like, yeah, so this is already at max. That's okay. I'm more worried about my survival. Just get that armor repaired. Let's grab some more dice for sure. Absolutely. Yep. Kind of figured that was coming. That's alright. That's why you repair the armor, folks. Alright, we get another set of golden dice. That's excellent. You love to see that. Guaranteed magic weapon. Guaranteed body armor. We're going to take the guaranteed magic weapon. We're going to use that. Okay, what do we have? I bet you this guy's called an abomination. I'm just guessing. It's just a guess. Yep. Well, it's the abomination. Look at this damage we're just piling on this guy. Oh yeah, he doesn't even stand a chance. This warlock staff is just dope. Just beast. That guy was a piece of cake. Alright, so that wraps up floor 9 here, folks. On to floor 10 and the grand finale. Let's go. What do we have here, though? We have the Dark Wizard Staff. It does dark damage 369 through 330 or 3354 damage. Goodness gracious. We have the Potent Ballista Construction Manual. That's a mouthful for sure. And then we have the Potent Agony Staff. Just insane damage on these things, for sure. But I just don't think I can, in good faith. I don't think I can, in good faith, go with anything but the weapon that I currently have now. I mean, it does so much damage; it's crazy. It does way more than that. Let's re-roll it. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we get another epic. Nope, nope, and legendary. There it is. There it is. We got a legendary. Let's see what it is. The Matrix Bible. 1293 to 4680 striking damage during combat periodically hacks a nearby enemy, inflicting virus, assuming 21,000 infliction damage every 4 seconds. My goodness. And it's S scaling with intelligence. Amazing. Amazing. Harp crossbow. I mean, yeah. Galactic Bible. I mean, it's cool sounding, but wow, look at that damage on that thing. Holy cow. Well, using this weapon, you have 100% increased orbital speed. That's impressive. No, we're taking this for sure. And this is going to be a fine little footnote to our overall Warlock build. Really interesting to see what this is going to do. And here we go, the grand finale, floor 10. Let's rock and roll. We are down 1 armor. Let's get some attunement action going on. So since we've completely pretty much abandoned cold damage, I am willing to... I mean, we're not chilling enemies. We don't have cold damage, so I'm willing to... I'm in the market for a new helmet and a new pair of boots is what I'm trying to say. Let's go with some bombs. My goodness, look at that damage. But it just doesn't have the room clearing power. It'll probably be good for a boss. We'll have to see. Let's go with the pair and secure another level up. All kinds of things going on in this one. Man, I think you're even seeing the Warlock staff struggle a little bit for sure. As our armor just gets shredded. But here's another level up. We'll see what this can do for us as we barrel toward death. When you deal a critical hit or a ruthless hit, gain Berserk. And Berserk does what exactly? 100% more top-end damage. 20% more attack speed and movement speed. Okay, Power Hungry grants plus 10 power per soul heart you have. Plus 10 total currently up to 100. I don't have any soul hearts. Okay. Poison aura. Grants you an aura that inflicts poison and debuffs enemies to take poison damage from you and your companions. Okay. Let me see something. Corrosive magic. Necrotic and poison damage from you and your companions inflict fragility and armor break. So is a poison aura? I mean, that works with that, right? Inflicts poison enemies in radius 5 times per second. 5 times per second. Assumes 5,000 infliction damage. Let's go with it. Let's be like a poison... Let's be like a poison, ice, warlock, galactic Bible, virus hacking kind of kit build here. But don't die, bro. Goodness gracious, man. Petrified armor grants +1 armor when bombed. I mean, we don't need any intelligence anymore. We have some bombs. I think this weapon is actually the key to quickly dispatching these enemies with that insane damage that it puts out. I mean, it's insane. So let's go ahead and secure another piece of armor. Pawn shop to sell things. Don't need that. I'm actually going to re-roll this. Alchemy stash. Contains multiple potions. That's exactly what we want right here. This is perfect. In fact, you love to see this. I wish I saw more of this. I really don't like those guys. At least when there's other enemies involved. Alright, this is exactly what we need, folks. Hopefully we get something that's boss. Mana potion is a buff that grants plus 10% mana drain refund. Okay, that's perfect. Inferno. It grants an Inferno orbital. So we're going to have a little fire guy spinning around us. And now we have... Increases damage by 20%. Oh, just tremendous. We have arrived, folks. This really ragtag, kind of scrappy, unfocused build. Just might end up paying off. We'll see. Although I gotta stop running through enemies like that. Alright, shop. Yep, you bet. So what do we have here? Crystal Pine Resin. A cold infusion buff that grants 15 to 35 cold damage in the last 10 rooms. Yeah, we'll actually take that. Echo Shard. Summons a Varagule Companion. Range damage, nah. Obsidian Dice. I think I'm good with that. Purging Stone. Let's grab the Crystal Pine Resin. You bet. Okay. There's no sense in saving up our dice. Warrior Stash or a Shrine. We're going to go re-roll. A flask refill. We could use our flask and then get a flask refill. That's definitely an option. Nah. Random resin. Bombs. Nope. Fish and chips. Don't need that. Random booze. Alchemy stash. Again, of course. Yeah, we're all over this. We are all over this. Excuse me. All right. Let's rock and roll. Let's try to get this guy out of here before he causes a lot of problems. Not even certain what hit me there. Wasn't paying attention. All right, we have the stamina potion. We have a rainbow potion. Grants a random potion effect and another mana potion. Okay. Stamina potion. Grants stamina potion. 30% faster recovery. Okay. I can really see that that permanent potion buff being really, really, really strong. All right, so let's see what we get here with this. Looks like we got some repeat effects, it feels like. One final rest. Here we go, folks. Need of a... Yep, let's attune our items, you bet. Let's fully recover, you bet. Wish you'd repair my armor, but you just don't, do ya? Gain favor. Gain a heart container. Yeah, we're going with... Wait, what? Nah, whatever. Didn't realize I had to use the keyboard. Thought I could use the mouse there. That's my bad, folks. We do have 1 revive, and we have 3 HP remaining. Guaranteed helmet, guaranteed cursed melee weapon. Let's re-roll this. Guaranteed legendary item. Yeah. Yep, you bet. All right. Well, here we go. So I think let's start off with the warlock staff, and then let's transition to the book when things get dirty. Let's go. Death. Here we go. In the end, all mortals bow to death. You are no exception to this rule. You have come very far. Count me impressed. But nonetheless, your time has come. You need to die. I'm going to attempt to murder by death. Death. Let's go. Come on, Death. Let's go, Death. Come on, buddy. Where you at? All right. I remember that from my first run here. Not even sure what killed him. Maybe poison. Oh man, that book just melted him. And you love to see that, folks. Talk about a slump buster. We got the slump buster. We made it happen. We did it. Also picked up another legendary armor. Looks like this is like a breastplate. What do we have? The Templar's Might. Legendary body armor. +2 armor. Grants 100% increased effect of status effects applied by auras and 50% increased aura area radius. So that means our poison just gets that much better. I don't even need to look at everything else. So let's actually throw this on. And let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that poison. That's awesome. If you're running like an aura kit for sure, that is dope. So unconventionally, folks, we managed to get the job done. And somebody tell me what this means. You feel watched. Something is still draining your life force. Try to resist. I mean, so if I go no here, what does that mean? It just kills me? If I go yes, does it kill me anyways? I think I did yes last time, so let's go no. Never mind. So it just kills you. Just death doesn't come to kill you, your guy just explodes. But that's alright, folks. Why? Because we got out of a slump. We busted a slump, and we did it with the Cleric. Excellent job with the Cleric. I mean, it's like we ended up getting that just very, very powerful staff and very, very powerful book toward the end there, and we just made it happen. I think this was a match of resilience. We took some stupid hits for sure. Played a little sloppily at times for sure. But at the end of the day, we got it done. The Cleric, some really, really awesome weapons in that one. That's something I love about this game. Every run is a little bit different, and you love to see it. So that is going to be the 4th run here, folks, and we are 2 for 2 with 2 completions and obviously 2 fails. So hopefully this gets me a little bit of redemption on the channel. And we're going to be back again soon with another Tiny Rogues run. We've done the Cleric, we've done the Warrior, we've done the Hero, and we've done the Pyromancer. So we're going to select from a few of the other characters that we have not selected yet. Why don't we check how we're at with unlocks here. Bandit class will be unlocking soon. Bard class is about halfway there. Talk about Freebird, right? Deprived class. Defeat death while having 5 or more curses. Okay. So we could do that in a run for sure. We could focus on that. Doppelganger, defeat death with 10 different classes. Okay, that'll take a while. Gunslinger, upgrade a cannon or gun to level 4. Okay, we almost had that. Soldier class, upgrade a pole arm or spear to level 4. Okay. Mystic, have 4 charms equipped at the same time. We had 3 of 4 at one point. Thief, use 50 keys. We're about halfway there on that. Then the Wizard, have at least 40 intelligence. 32 at one point. That might have been this run, actually. I know we had a lot of intelligence. But anyways, folks, that is going to wrap up this episode of Tiny Rogues. Thank you so much for your viewership and stopping by the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, please consider becoming a member and subscriber to the channel. We'd love to have you join the awesome community that we're building. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Have yourself a great day, great night, wherever you're at in the world. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.